Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you guys about Jalan Dungun Damansara Heights. Now this is a great location that not everybody knows about. So if you're an office occupier, you want to be outside of KLCC, outside that super jam area, but you still want to be accessible to KLCC via public transport or the roads, Jalan Dungun is definitely worth a look. You're accessible via the Jalan Semantan MRT, which is right at the mouth of Jalan Dungun. From each office, probably 2 to 5 minutes walk, and it's mostly covered. In terms of roads, you can get to Taman Tun, Mutiara Damansara, KLCC, KL Central, Bangsar, Mont Kiara within 10 to 15 minutes, easily, no problem. My office is in Damansara Heights and in Jalan Dungun, and I get to these locations really quickly, no fuss during the workday. Number two, of course, everybody wants to know how much is the rental. Rental here is 4 to 5 ringgit per square feet. Very reasonable for solid, well-maintained buildings. Some big landlords are here. UOA has 2 buildings here. Guoco Land has several buildings here, and also PNB is a big landlord in this area. Number 3, Malaysian favorite, food. You won't have a shortage of food here for lunch. Every day, probably 20 to 30 food trucks and other kind of small garages pop up during lunch hour. Other than that, you have the food courts in the office buildings. You have Jalan Batai. Currently, you have DC Mall, and very soon you will have Pavilion Damansara Heights right here in the neighborhood. So yes, definitely a plus. On the con side, the main drawback for me, being a resident of Jalan Dungun, is the parking. It's a little bit scarce, and it's also quite expensive. Number 2, the buildings here are not exactly brand new. They're probably 10 onwards years old, but they're very well maintained and solidly built. Okay, so let's have a look at the street that we're talking about.